because every state in America is now a border state.
Year of of what they suffered in the past or what they fear will happen in the future.
My partners Jillian Boone, Kyle Wilmington, and I, Kamari West, have messaged for the president. Make sure that immigrants can have a streamlined way into America while protecting our border. In the past 2 years, 2.8 immigrants have come into America, and providing a reason for the process to be monitored and conducted with care for all. This documentary will have a deeper look into immigration's effect on drugs in the workforce, as well as how immigration can be improved for the role of immigrants in American society.
Since August of last year, Custom and Border Patrol has seized more than 20,000 pounds of deadly fentanyl.
Regardless of political alignment, most would agree that our immigration system needs reform. One example of that would be drugs being brought into America illegally. There are already enough drug issues in America. Reform is needed to make sure that in addition to the 20,000 pounds of fentanyl that was seized, the rest of it won't be crossing the border where it could harm innocent citizens of America.
One of the biggest topics of discussion in the 2024 election was immigration. There are many people who are anti-immigration and support mass deportation, which would send millions out of America and into dangerous environments.
America is at a breaking point with record levels of illegal immigration. And today, we got a first-hand look at the damage and the chaos the border catastrophe is causing in all of our communities.
Next, we interview Tatsuo Odubi, an immigration attorney. She understands the value of immigrants in America as she migrated from Nigeria and has ideas on how to improve the immigration system.
Immigrants often fill the gaps in the labor markets. So you oftentimes find immigrants in the agricultural departments. You find immigrants there, as well as construction. So you're likely to find an immigrant as your doctor, your teacher or professor, your lawyer, your accountant. It's just different ways that immigrants help the U.S. economy. In 2022, immigrant households paid $579.1 billion in total taxes. There's a lot of people that are waiting for a visa, and sometimes it takes several years, 10, 20, maybe more. And some certain things, while they're waiting in their country, certain things happen, and they can no longer remain in their country. Then you see them coming in without a visa because they can't wait, and now they're at the border. So we modernize the visa system and increase the caps on the visa categories and streamline those categories as well, and the process for getting or obtaining a visa. I think that would help reduce the number of people who do not wait until their visa number is available.
Immigration affects people of all ages, including teenagers just like Kamaria, Jillian, and I. So we interviewed a fellow student and immigrant to get her opinion on the impact of immigration in America as a second-generation immigrant.
Grandma on my dad's side, she immigrated because during that time, which was the early 1990s, we were in El Salvador. We were experiencing a civil war against La Guerrilla, and she was losing a lot of family members, and she didn't want to risk the life of her expecting son, which was my father, and her daughter. So she decided to migrate, a safer place to live, and knowing that the United States was one of those countries that had more opportunities, she brought her kids and they immigrated. Grandma on my dad's side, she came to the States illegally, so she had to get with a lawyer, and she had to actually go back to El Salvador and then ask for a visa there so that they could say that she came in legally, so that it would be a much faster process. Currently, she is also in the process of trying to receive her citizenship.
Despite our differences, many can agree when it comes to immigration. Let's hear what Representative Maliotakis has to say.
Country for people, yes, to apply for asylum. My mother's a Cuban refugee. I support people coming to this country and applying the right way for asylum. And what is the right way? The right way is you go to the next safe country. We have people from over 120 countries coming through the southern border.
Representative Maliotakis' speech on immigration directly reflects what we also believe despite our difference in political alignment. We need to make sure immigration is a process that doesn't require years to finish. Mr. President, we hope the immigration system can be reformed in order to benefit all. We urge President Trump to listen to our message so that everyone can live peacefully in this country.